Good afternoon, everybody. It's Wednesday. It's the last day in June. We're in July tomorrow. It's 3:30, so it's time for... Yeah, welcome, everybody. It's time for Ignite After School Club. It's great to have you guys here. We've got our online after school club today on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you for joining me. We've got a great show today. Lots of good stuff coming up. How's the weather? It's a bit cloudy. It was a bit funny this morning, wasn't it? And then it was really nice, and then it got a bit funny again. But I don't know. It's dry. It's not raining, which is very good. So fantastic, fantastic weather. Say hello. Let me know who's watching. Who have we got here? My dad. Dad's watching. Hi, Dad. Good to have you here. Dad, I think, was possibly at the Shed Club this morning. I'm not too sure. So we've got great stuff happening today. The theme today is called Left, Right, Left. Left, right, left. That is what the theme is called today. That's not going to give you any clues at all to the game in a bit, but we will have the game in a little bit. We've got our jokes from the digital assistant. We've got the Bible verse of the week. We've got our talk. Then we have a craft activity. Craft or activity? It's not really a craft, more of an activity. All you need for that is a sheet of A4 paper, a pencil, and a pen, or a pencil and some colouring pens, I think, or some colouring pencils would be fantastic. So that's all you need for the craft. We then have a challenge of the week. Barry versus challenge of the week. I met with Adrian yesterday. I'm still behind. Let's see how well I get on today. Hello to Mum. Hello to Haley, Nixon, Indiana, and Ian. Good to have you guys here watching. My computer is just playing up at the moment, so I'm just trying to find something on here, and then hopefully it'll all be good. And we've got some exciting news. Some exciting news that's going to be happening this Sunday. We will talk about that a little bit later on, but that is very exciting. So looking forward to that. Okay, let's see. Dad's saying there was no Shed Club. He saved his energy for Living Legends. They had Living Legends at the pub this afternoon. Oh, okay. Well, Shed Club was still meeting. I mean, to be honest, you could do both, but there we go. So what we got? What we're going to start with? Let's start with the game. We're going to play Build a House, and I've got a word that is part of the theme today. The theme is left, right, left. That is not going to give you any clues though. So I have a word here. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters long. So in the comments, let me know, put in a letter, and I will see if that letter is in the word. Sorry, I'm a bit distracted trying to sort out this computer, which is playing up at the moment. But here we go. There we should be all right. So yes, send in your comments with a letter. Let's see if you can how well you do on the game. Also, just say hello. Tell me how you're doing. How has your week been? I mean, it's only Tuesday. It's not. It's Wednesday, isn't it? Because that's when it's after school club. It's Wednesday. Monday and Tuesday, I was in Bitton both days in the school, doing a question of faith day with year 5 on Monday and year 6 yesterday. Dad going with an I there. Is there an I? There is no I. Yeah, with year 5 and year 6, really good. Had a great day, full day there. Really good fun. Nixon, you got W. Is there a W? Oh, sorry, Nixon, no W, but have another guess. An E for my mum. There is an E. There you go. There is an E. A P. Is there a P? No, there is not a P. We had a fantastic weekend. Sunday, we had the church service in person, 10:30. We actually met in the vicarage garden. And we had a baptism service in Tony's pool, which was good fun. Very cold. An A. Is there an A? There's not an A. Yeah, very cold in the pool, but we had four people being baptized: Joseph, Isaac, Brian, and James, and it was fantastic. There is not an R. We got to sing. We actually got to sing because we were outside, which was really good. A B. There's not a B. And from this Sunday onwards, we will be meeting together still at 10:30. Our 10:30, well, our 9 o'clock services are meeting together, but our 10:30 services are now going to be meeting together from this Sunday, and they will be meeting together in the bowling green, or on the bowling green, which is next to the parish hall where we were doing Messy Church. I've missed a few here. An S from Sue. Hi, Sue. I saw Sue this morning. That confused me. There is an S. There is an S. A T. Is there a T? No, there's not a T. I saw Sue this morning. There's a 10 o'clock service in person on a Wednesday at the church. It's a communion service on Wednesday, and afterwards, not only is there tea and coffee, but there's fancy biscuits and cake. And we had that this morning. Although I was good. I didn't have any biscuits or cake. I just had a coffee. Where have we got? A B is, oh no, we had B. And there wasn't a B. A C from my dad. There is a C. And H. There is not a H, I'm afraid. Sorry, Haley. Sue, I don't know what is that, an I or an L? I can't see. An I or an L. I'm not sure what one you're I'm not sure what one you're meaning to. An N. Is there an N? There is not an N. A U. There is not a U. Oh, is there a U? No, there's not a U. And so, same letter again. Is that an L? I think... the reason why I say is that an L is because I think it is. I think it is an L, and if it is, that means you've won. Well done, Sue. I wanted to say that was an uppercase I, but we've had I. But there you go. Well done. Cells. Cells is the first word. Doesn't seem to have any reference to left, right, left as the theme today. But there you go. Well done. 1-0 to. I was so close. Just needed one more wrong answer in the door, and I would have done it. But okay, let's move on to game 2. Game 2 is also 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's also 5 letters. So just comment along with a letter in the little text box below, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube. Let's have a look. This is great because I can see there's one person watching this on YouTube, and there's the other people who are watching it on Facebook. So if you're watching it on YouTube, what you can do is you can like and subscribe. That's what all the YouTubers say. Like and subscribe to our YouTube page, and I think you can also click on the bell icon, and then you get reminded of all the different things we're going to put up. Every time there's a video up, you'll get reminded of it. And if we get a lot of subscribers, we can pretend that we're proper YouTubers. we could have a church competition, a local churches competition. See how many YouTube subscribers they've got for their own YouTube channels. That's what we should do. We should, yeah. In church competition. How many YouTube subscribers can you get for your YouTube channel? Mum with an E. Is there an E? There is not. And although our Sunday services are now going to be together, they are now going to be in person, so you can come along to them. They will still continue to be streamed online, so you will be able to. If you're not able to get to church, you will be able to watch them online, which is very exciting. An A. There is not an A. I found it quite impressive on Sunday that we were streaming outside in a garden, and that when you watched it online, the Wi-Fi was actually better than in the church. Oh, hay fever is kicking in today. An O. Is there an O? No, there is not. There is not an O. An I. Is there an I? There is not an I. You've nearly had all the vowels apart from one. I wonder if this is just a word with no vowels. Oh, there's a U. Is it a word with no vowels? No. There is a U. Also, the weekend, Saturday, we had our Messy Church online. If you missed that, you can watch again. You go back, scroll down on Facebook or YouTube, and you can find our online Messy Church. That was on Sunday. That was on Saturday. That was good fun. A H. There is not a H. Yeah, if you miss Messy Church, Adrian made a origami locust out of a tortilla wrap. And then we dipped them in honey and ate them, which was actually quite nice. An S. There is an S. A C. Is there a C? There is not a C. A T. Oh, that was a good word. I'm not going to win this now. We shouldn't be interrupted by the doorbell today. Freddie is actually home. Freddie had an inset day today. George is also home. George is having to isolate, but that finishes tomorrow. It finishes tomorrow at 12:30. Trust. Well done. Yeah, there you go. That is the second word. Trust. So we had cells and trust. And the theme is left, right, left. That's what it's called. It's left, right, left. So there you go. Still not giving you a clue, I don't think, to what we're going to be talking about today, but it's going to be good. It's going to be good. We'll be talking about that a little bit later. Have we got some pictures? We haven't got any pictures today. Remember, if you want to send me a picture or a video, you can send it right here at barry@holysaviour.church. That'd be amazing. And then I can show it right here on the show. That'd be cool. But although we don't have any pictures, moving on, we are going to have... That's right, we're going to have jokes from the digital assistant. Yesterday, I asked... I nearly said it. Yesterday, I asked the digital assistant for some jokes, and it took a while. I must have heard about 27 yesterday until I had 3 that I thought were okay. We'll see. So I'm going to read out 3 jokes, and then what you need to do is, with emojis in the comments, after I've read out the 3rd joke, I want you to send me 3 emojis, and I want those emojis to either be a thumbs up if you enjoyed the joke, or a thumbs down if you thought it was a pretty rubbish joke. So there you go. I will read out 3 jokes. You let me know what you think. Joke number 1. Now I do like this, because I do like a nice cup of coffee. How does a vicar make their coffee? How does a vicar make their coffee? He brews it. He brews it. Book of the Bible, Hebrews. There you go. That, I like that one. He brews it. Okay. Joke number 2. What sound does a nut make when it sneezes? What sound does a nut make when it sneezes? Cashew. I quite like that one as well. Cashew. And then joke number 3. How does the moon cut his hair? How does the moon cut his hair? He clips it. Eclipse it. I like that. I think all of those 3 jokes deserve a thumbs up. But you let me know. I thought they were all fantastic. You let me know whether in the comments whether you thought they were also fantastic or whether you weren't so sure. But I thought, actually, took 27 jokes, but I thought we got 3 really good jokes this week. Okay. I'm just biased. So moving on, every week we have a Bible verse of the week. I've got a Bible verse today. It's going to go with today's theme. And today's Bible verse is from Isaiah. It's from Isaiah chapter 30, verse 21. And it says this: if you go the wrong way, to the right or to the left, you will hear a voice behind you, and it will say, this is the right way. You should go this way. And that's from Isaiah chapter 30, verse 21. If you go the wrong way, to the right or to the left, you will hear a voice behind you. It will say, this is the right way. You should go this way. That's from Isaiah chapter 30, verse 21. I like that voice. I like that verse and that voice. It's a good one. We are going to hear a little bit more about that right now. But just before we do that, my mum says, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up for all three jokes. I do not think we've had that. I was going to say in a long while. I'm thinking more like forever. I don't think we've ever had 3 thumbs up. There you go. So raise your hand, put your hand up in the air if you're left-handed. Anyone out there left-handed? I'm right-handed, but my brother is left-handed. And chances are not many of you are putting up your hands. That's because only about 10% of the world's population is left-handed. That means people using their left hand for things like writing or throwing a ball. Now, scientists, they don't really know why this is how it is. Some think it has to do with your DNA. That's that blueprint inside your cells that makes you. Or makes you, okay? But others think it has to do with the way the left and right sides of your brain develop when you're a baby. Now, most people are able to use only one hand, their dominant hand, either the right or the left for things like writing, but some are able to write with one hand and throw a ball with the other. And very few, only about 1%, are able to use both hands equally well. And those people are called ambidextrous. Now, when it comes to choosing which hand to use, you probably don't have to think about it. It just comes naturally. But other choices are tougher. Like what to do about a problem. And that's when you should talk to God. You see, you should tell him what the trouble is. Yes, he does already know, but talking about it can help you sort it out together. God promises that if you need help, he'll show you what to do through the Bible or through another person. And whether it's to the right or the left, God will keep you headed in the right direction. It's kind of like partnering with God, teaming up with God, and he will be that voice telling you if you've got a problem, which way to go. Do you go to the left? Do you go to the right? Do you choose this? Do you choose that? God will help you if you trust in him and you ask him, he will help you make that right decision and go the right way, head in the right direction. So we're going to do a craft. As we were talking about left and right, I was trying to think of a craft or an activity to do with our hands. And I thought of one that we have done before a long time ago. I think we did it on BBC TV, but it is a good one. It is a cool one. It does give a really good effect. And for that, you need a plain piece of A4 paper. Doesn't matter what color that paper is. And grab yourself a pencil. And what you'll need to do is put your hand on that paper and then just draw around your hand carefully. Open your fingers up and draw around your hand carefully So you get the shape of your hand. I'm hoping you can see that. Yeah, I think you can see that. There you go. There is the shape of my hand. Now, once you have that, you need to draw some horizontal lines going down about a centimetre, maybe a centimetre and a half apart. Now, as you do that, I'm just using this pen here. As you do that, as you start to go down, you'll suddenly get to a finger that you've drawn. See? So those top two miss out all the fingers, and then that second one there coming down just hits where that finger is. So what you want to do is go past the finger, carry on with the line. Oh, I've just hit another one. Past that finger, carry on with the line. There you go. See, like that. Now, what you want to do is then you want to join those two lines up. So you join them with a bump like that. There you go. So we're going to carry on going down. You're going to hit that finger, stop, hit that finger, stop, hit that finger, stop, move along, and then going to do another bump, another bump, another bump, and I'll just do one more there. Stop, 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 and a bump, and then a bump, and then a bump. There you go. See? So every time I hit a finger, I do a bump there. Okay? Now, when you carry on doing that, what will happen is, as you go down, you'll get that. So you can see all the bumps there. Now, what you want to do is grab yourself a colouring pen, and where you've got the lines going across, you just want to do some colour, do a line going across with your pen and still going along those bumps. So I'll just show you with this pen here. So I'm going to go along there. Try and keep it as straight as you can. And hit a bump there. So go up and down, go across, hit a bump there, hit a bump there. Do one more to show you. There you go. See, my color pink there is doing that. And then once you've carried on doing all of that, you'll end up with something like that. And you can already see what's happening. And what you can do is you can grab another colored pen and just do some more lines going down, and then just fill up all the lines with color, which looks really cool. So I'll just do one more after this. There we go. All you do, just fill up the whole thing with color, and then in the end, look what you get. You get a 3D effect of your hand, which is really cool. So all you've done is drawn some lines with some bumps, but you've actually made a 3D effect of your hand, which is really cool. So if you do one of those, it looks great. You put it on the wall, whatever, it looks as though it's coming out. If you do one of those and you're really happy with it, I would love to see it. So send me a picture right here at barry@holysaviour.church. Email me that picture and I will show it on the show. But I love these. These are really, really cool. Okay, so what have we got now? Okay, so now we've got Challenge of the Week. Yesterday, I met with Adrian and we filmed Challenge of the Week. As you can see, as I said earlier, I've been winning the last few, which is good. I've been catching up, but I'm still down and before the summer holidays start, I think I need to win them all, which is not going to be easy. So let's see what happened yesterday where we met. If you want to do this game at home, if you want to try this at home, all you need is a ping pong ball and 2 plastic cups. So let's see how we got on. Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to Barry versus Challenge of the Week. It is very close. I am 3 behind at the moment, hoping to close that gap to 2 behind after today. We will see. But there's only like 3-4 weeks left, so I mean it's tight. I've kind of got to try and win everything, really. Everything.
I win the day you can't catch us.
Adrian's got the cards. Cut the pack. Take the top one. And it is Logger's Leap. I don't recognise this one. Line 2 cups up with a gap between them. Bounce a ball over the first cup so it bounces between both cups before landing in the second cup. There you go. We haven't done this one before. We're going to set up. See you in a bit.
See you in a bit. Bye.
Here we are, all set up for the challenge. Basically, we're going to take a ping pong ball. We need to bounce it once over the cup, bounce it twice, and into the final cup. We're going to take turns in doing this. We'll see who gets it. If I get it in first go and then Adrian gets it in first go, we will carry on until someone doesn't get it. And, we'll just see. Who's going to go first?
You can go first if you want. You're the one behind.
Okay.
You can set the pace.
I'll go first. Let's see. Oh!
That first start.
Oh! Didn't bounce.
Pressure.
No! Yes! So, I won. Just took a while, but we got there in the end. That means that I'm now 2 behind with 3 weeks to go.
Yep.
3 weeks to go, 2 behind. Back to the studio. Bye. Yes! I did it again. I don't want to say it. I'm on a little bit of a roll, but that could go wrong at any moment, as it often does. So there we go. There's added my my marker there. So I'm only 2 behind. 2 more wins, and then we're drawn. And then and then I think it's the final. So that could be really interesting. I need to win everyone now to win the season. I don't know what we're going to call it. The season end is when we'll see. But that was good. That was great fun. If you guys do that, if you film it, a clip like that, I'd love to see it again right here, barrettholysaviour.church. And I will show it. During that, I finished off my hand. I finished off all the colours. And there you go, looking really cool. Let's say 3D hand. Looks awesome. So if you want to do one of those, send it in. I'd love to see it. And I say, I'll show it on the show. Okay, so we have come to the end of the show today. It's been really good. Thank you for joining me. Just to let you know, I did mention earlier that this Sunday at 10:30, the service is actually going to be in person. But the exciting news is that means that our children's work, The Furnace, is also going to be in person. We're not going to be doing it on Zoom anymore. We're going to be meeting each week in person. So what does that mean? That means this Sunday at 10:30, if you would like to be part of the Furnace, just come along to the Vicarage Garden. So along to Tony's house, through his driveway and around the back of the house into the garden. And the Furnace team, me and the Furnace team, will be there at 10:30. The actual church service will be happening in the bowling green next to the parish hall where we used to do Messy Church. So that's where you adults, you can go onto the Vicarage Garden for the service, but drop off the children. Guys, kids, you can come and see us on the Vicarage Garden for the Furnace. We are going to just have a load of games and fun and stuff this Sunday, just to get everyone back together again, getting to for all you guys to see each other, because a whole bunch of you are all different schools and you haven't seen each other for ages. We haven't seen you for ages, so this is going to be fantastic. So it's going to be at 10:30, about 10:30 to 11:30. When the service finishes, parents, you can come back over and pick up the kids. It's going to be great. If you do come along, we would love to see you. Please bring a water bottle, so you've got a drink, and we will supply a fruit snack or something during the morning as well. But it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of games. Adrian, that did the challenge, is going to be there as well. He helps run the older group. But for these first few weeks meeting together, we are all going to be together, all playing games together and just having a load of fun. So all kids, come along to the Vicarage Garden, 10:30. If it's raining, and we're hoping and praying that it's not, but if it's raining and the weather is really, really terrible, what we're going to do is that the congregation at the church service are going to go into the parish hall, and us, all the kids, we're going to move over and go into the church. So if it is raining, it's still going to carry on, but it won't be in the garden. But that's going to be 10:30 this Sunday. Can't wait. The Furnace is going to be live and in person, so it would be great to see you. Okay, let's finish with a prayer. Father God, please remind us to talk to you about all the choices that we need to make, and that we trust that you to show us the right way to go. And everybody said, Amen. So guys, thank you for joining me. Have a great rest of the week. Don't forget the Furnace this Sunday, 10:30 in person, Vicarage Garden. We'd love you to join us. Can't wait. See you soon. Bye, guys.